Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3570 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 32 moves to clear out 59 jelly. And the jelly is double thick, and it's under frosting, including multiple layers of frosting, and licorice locks. We do have some UFOs, but they're licorice locked as well. So we're going to have to figure out a way to open them. There are three different areas I feel I can move here, either in this area, or up here. This area is the least likely for me to be able to move, but it's the only move I have available currently. So let's take it and try to bust through this stem, which is also filled with jelly, and difficult jelly because we've got isolation, we've got these cutouts. So I think one of the first things I should shoot for, if I can manage it, is to get stripes or wrapped or something that can burst through here. But unfortunately, the moves I have are not great, and the stripe I have is not beneficial yet. So I have to try to make more space and see what can happen. I got an amazing opportunity here in the form of this color bomb. That doesn't happen very frequently. However, I don't know how helpful it's going to be in this arena because I just don't have a lot of stuff to pair this with. Setting this off doesn't help much. I can take out blue or green. I'm going to go ahead and remove all green from the board and see what that can do. Okay, so now I do have a few different opportunities here. I'm building them up, but I need to move them downward to get them to work well. Let's take this out and drop a few things. Oh, the other stripes kind of went away. So I can see that if it takes me a long time to open up these UFOs, I'm probably not going to make much good progress. I can also see, because we've got portals here, if I move this, there's going to be a blue here and an orange here. I can see that happening. I couldn't see any purple showing up, unfortunately, but at least I can make a bit of a cascade here now. So I have purple coming in, so there would be green and purple. I can use that as a tool to see where things are going. Is it helpful right now? No, because I just don't have anything building up in the right way. Yeah, I'm sad because I'm just kind of playing around here now, and I see that I'm not even going to get to one of these ticking time bombs. Well, hold on. Let's see. Wonderful stripes I can set off with no value to them. I can set them off differently. So here, I know I played around a bit and made moves just to show what was happening instead of actual moves. Next one would have been to place that blue in a position to take off those licorice locks. But I didn't get very far at all on this. And I can see why this is listed as a nightmarishly hard level. We have limited moves we can make, and sometimes there's no strategy involved, because if you don't have any choices, if you only have one move, there's no deciding what might work best for the board. So we're going to have to be patient until we get some luck that allows us to get an opening, and then when we can get some of those UFOs going, we have to hope that they're not incredibly stupid, and I know a lot of people have been reporting that the UFOs have turned incredibly stupid these days. And we also have to hope that we continue to get luck and we continue to be not bored so that we can focus on making the best moves possible. I'll be back with a new board in just a bit. I'm going to play around with the strategy more. Eventually I may come up and say I'm going to do this without sound if it takes me too long to get this done. Be right back. I'm not going to make this move. It looks pretty, but I don't know that this is as important as getting these cleared out. So I'm going to take this move, which brings me more purple. I wish I could try to bring a purple in through there, but you know, those ticking time, or the color bombs on this board really aren't as helpful as things like wrapped and striped. So I'm not going to worry too much. Like if I could drop this orange down and get a wrapped here, that would be good. But I don't have that choice. I can make this move or I can make this move. So let's make the move that actually hits the frosting and punches through. There, now I've got a stripe on the board. Is it a valuable stripe? Well, it can help over here, but it can't help here yet. Still, I'll take it because the more I clear out, the better my chances of getting some of those specials. Now what? I see some purple or some blue coming through, but how can I get this together? If I could get another stripe with this, that would help. But I've almost got too much blue here, and now it's one of the few moves I can take. Maybe the only move. I didn't pay enough attention to see. This doesn't do anything for me, but it changes the board? Yeah. Alright, so here we go. Finally I got something. I'm going to use this as a combo so I can hit here. And then I should probably use this fairly quickly, although if I have the opportunity to make some specials, I'll take it because that'll drop down. Now let's hope that this goes somewhere beneficial. It shouldn't come up here because I've got nothing there to take out. Well, it wasn't awful, except it dropped down my stripe that I worked so diligently to put in the right spot to help that thing. Oh, now let's see. Now I've got some opportunities here. Some potential on the board. Let's drop this purple down. Try to clear this side of the board a bit. I'm trying to wait and use this appropriately, and I can't. So let's take out all purple and see if concentrating the colors down helps in some way. Yeah, well. Now let's see about this UFO. I guess I probably held on to things too long. The UFO still went to places that are helpful. The problem is always that those wrapped candies, they're so weighted and they come down quickly with a lot of gravitational force and just don't work on the upper areas very well. But they did go to places where I still needed to clear things instead of to areas that had already been cleared. So from my perspective, mine are only marginally stupid. They haven't hit that ultra level of stupid that people are complaining about. And believe me, I trust you guys. I believe you. I know you're telling me the truth. I just don't have it on my board yet. Anyway, I think I will, even though that was just my second attempt, I will pause the recording and come back without sound and keep working until I can get some luck here, because we know the basic strategy is clear out those UFOs and get them active as quickly as possible. Try to make combos, and when you get a color bomb, probably use it earlier than I did in order to secure a concentration of colors that might give you more matches and combos. Be right back. Alright, so here I am back because there are some important things to say. Yeah, the UFOs are heading down really low, which is infuriating. So now I have to make the very best moves possible. I still don't think I'm going to be able to get it, but it's going to be because of the board and not because of me if I can help it. So the first thing I'm going to do is line this up so it can strike through here, right? I really want to see that clear out. The second thing I have to discern is what's my next best move. Should I set this off early? And the answer is going to be no. What I'm going to do is try to clear out as much of this junk, especially the lower stuff, as I can on my own before I send this off, because I've seen its propensity for going low. So unfortunately now I've got really bad moves. So let's go ahead and do this and hope that we hit some of these. And it can replace the entire... Yeah, see, it went for the thickest of the frosting. And so maybe that's its goal, is to get the thickest frosting out of the way. Setting this up with a special looks pretty complicated. I don't have too many moves. I'm going to take out orange instead, which might give me more specials. It did. Unfortunately, I can't hit purple with this. I'm going to make this stripe, and I can make more stripes. I can't do much else. I can take out green, or I can take out orange. I've already taken out orange. I'll take out green. I'm not pleased with it. Look at this, I still can't take out purple. So, yeah, that happens sometimes. We just can't make the rest of the moves happen. But I think we got closer this time than we have in the past. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it as instructive to show you that it is possible. It just takes a lot of grinding, a lot of patience and persistence. So I'll be back with a new board and no mic until, again, there's something important to share. See you in a minute. Oh, finally, finally, finally. I was really, really close to breaking down and bringing in some boosters on this one. It's not the longest I've ever played a game, even recently, but it was one of the most annoying ones because for the longest time, the closest I was getting was about 5 jelly left. Every once in a while, I would break down and get like 3 jelly left. But it was a tough one, and so much had to line up for that. I did play well over an hour to get that done, probably about an hour and 20 minutes. So that is it for me. I am glad to be rid of this level. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. If you think what I do is helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.